Anarchy's plan is revealed in Detective Comics issue 964. At Arkham Asylum, Basil visits Glory Griffin, the Clay member of the Victim Syndicate, who enjoys Basil's visits and tea times. While sharing some of Basil's smuggled in tea, they both remember their times on movie sets and how they worked really well together, despite the movies they worked on weren't ever that good. Eventually Basil mentions that there might be a cure for their affliction coming soon, and Glory says that while a cure would be great, it won't undo what they have become and what Basil has done to her. In the present, Basil begins to lose his grip on his mind, having been in his clay form for more than 12 hours now. Basil heads back to the lab and confronts Victoria, telling her he needs the cure now, and Victoria tries to explain that he needs to stay in his clay form for a little while longer, but Basil snaps at her, demanding he be given his bracelet back that allows him to return to human form. Under Monster Town, Stephanie is shown Anarchy's town Utopia. Lonnie goes on about how everyone is in charge and that there is no one person left with all the power. Stephanie is also happy to see Leslie Tompkins and Harper Row in the town, working in the medical field tents. Taking Stephanie to her quarters, Lonnie says that she should join them down here as the city will change the world and he wants her at his side. While Lonnie kisses Steph, Batman makes himself known, saying that this place is all a lie as Lonnie has made deal with the Victim Syndicate. Back in Victoria's lab, Basil has gone insane and attacked Victoria. Before he can cause any real damage to the lab, Cassandra arrives, telling him to stop his rampage. Clayface ignores her and attacks the young hero, but Cassie is able to get his bracelet back on his arm, changing him back into human form. Basil apologizes for what has happened and what he became, but knows the damage is done, so he leaves the lab to head to the Belfry. With his secret revealed, Anarchy attacks Batman, saying he teamed up with the first victim to prove that everyone is a member of the Victim Syndicate in Gotham thanks to the city trampling on them over and over. Stephanie comes to Batman's aid, resulting in her being tied up in Anarchy's whip. While giving her one last chance to join his group, Anarchy is knocked out by Batman. Taking him back up to the surface, Batman says that the people can keep the city, but Anarchy won't be part of it. Back in the Belfry, Basil is met by Cassandra, who he tells shouldn't be coming near him since he's a monster, but Cassandra tells him she is one as well. In Arkham Asylum, a prisoner passes off a phone, which is then given to the first victim, who now has access to a full clone of Stephanie's phone thanks to Anarchy, which will allow them to begin the next stage of their plan. Detective Comics issue 964 ended a number of stories this issue, the most compelling being Basil's story of trying to become human. I really enjoyed the meeting between Glory Griffin and Basil and how much of a burden his power is on not just him, but the people around him and the lasting effects it has had on his relationships. I found the story to be much better than the main story of Anarchy and his Utopia, which I think everyone can safely say knew it would turn into being used for nefarious purposes. I am happy though that the Victim Syndicate are coming back and weren't just sort of like this one-off villain group, and I hope we get a little bit more about them in the coming issues after Tim Drake gets back. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.